All right, we're sitting down with Coach Tim Abney of the tennis team. And Coach, before we get into the results of your season opening tournament, let me just ask you this. How did it feel for both you and the players to finally get out there and to see some live competition?
Yeah, good. It's one thing to practice, but it's another to actually go against somebody else rather than in your own practice. So that was a good feeling for us. And the players really felt better about that because we have been practicing hard. Of course, when you start to go against outside competition, then of course, things were different. So yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, you had 3 tough tests last weekend. You took on Newman, Missouri Western, your conference rival, and then Morningside, and you dropped all 3 contests. But if you look at the results, you could definitely see improvement as each match went on. How did you feel?
Yeah, and you're right. Each match, taking on the first one, obviously, let me just start with my veterans, Camila and also Lena. They played 1-2 for me. They got off to a slow start, but they were veterans and they started to pick it up. But I was curious about the rest of them because they're new, except for Victoria Banks. I was just curious about Camaria, curious about Jasmine, curious about Gabrielle, and just to see how they was going to respond. And even though that the score may not have indicated in terms of winning, but the effort was definitely there in terms of doing it. Now, actually, to be fair, Gabrielle did win her singles match against Missouri Western, so that was a great sign. She was down she lost the first set, won the second set, and won the tiebreaker 11-9. So then that's just telling me that they're definitely working hard. But that was just good to see that they gave the effort with that, and now if they keep working hard, then of course the results will come.
Well, speaking of your newcomers, you talked a little bit about Gabrielle, who certainly had the most success of them. But when you look at the other 2, Jasmine and Camaria, how did you feel that they progressed over the weekend?
Good. I thought so. Camaria hasn't played. She was. She sat out last year, so she hasn't really played tennis, or should I say competitive tennis in a year's time, year and a half time probably. So just to see her get back out, get her feet wet. She also played number 3 for us, and the competition is a little bit keener as you go up the ladder. And then again, that was good for her to see, just to get back to what it feels like to play. But I thought that she did well. Each match, I thought that she got better with the things that she was doing. Jasmine the same way. Jasmine played 4. And just the fact that each match I saw her effort and stuff, though, now just settling down and just making sure that their forehand, backhand, their shots are good, and the serve is on par. So there are some areas that we have to work on, but it was just good to see that they all fought hard.
Have you reevaluated your seedings at all?
As of now, we're going to go ahead and stay with it because I told them that it's probably unfair to, we need a few more matches just to see, because it's really unfair to say that that maybe in doubles that I should start to mix them up, because I want them to play a little bit longer to see if they start to get the feel, and that's what I felt like from the second match to the third match, that I thought that they were starting to get a little bit better feel for each other. So I need to let them play a little bit longer. So no, in terms of singles, no, I'm not going to make any changes there, because I think right now that's probably the best lineup for us. Now, of course, again, after maybe 3 or 4 more matches, then maybe that might change. But I thought the effort's good, and I think right now everybody should be where they can where they feel comfortable, where they can compete.
And then finally, after seeing your team compete this past weekend, especially against Missouri Western, how are you feeling about your team heading into conference play?
Oh, good. Now let me just mention this. From Southwest Baptist to Washburn to the Northwest, we have some outstanding teams in this conference. So we definitely have to step it up. But it was good to see, just to get the feel to the things that we're going to have to do. Now, the 3 matches that we played were indoors, so now the rest of our matches are going to be outdoors. So we're going to have to get outside start getting used to the weather, get used to the wind and get used to different things out there. But yeah, but that kind of told us. But like I said, we have some work to do. But the main thing is that nobody gave up. They gave the energy. They did the things that was asked of them. Now in practice, it's getting even more intense, and now they are working harder to even improve.
All right. Thank you very much, Coach.
Okay, thank you.